In a busy city called Chicago lived a kind man named Horatio.
Hello.
Yep, that's him. He was a lawyer, a daddy to 4 sweet girls, and a man who really loved God. But then, in 1871, a huge fire called the Great Chicago Fire swept through the city, and guess what? Horatio lost almost everything he owned. But even when things were hard, Horatio trusted God. He didn't give up. 2 years later, Horatio planned a big trip to England with his family to help his friend, a preacher named Dwight Moody. But at the last second, Horatio had to stay behind for work. So he sent his wife Anna and their daughters, Annie, Maggie, Bessie, and Tanetta, ahead on a big ship called the SS Ville du Havre. But while they were crossing the ocean, something terrible happened. Their ship crashed into another. It sank very fast, and only Anna survived. She sent Horatio a message. Just 2 words. Saved alone. When Horatio sailed to meet her, the captain pointed to a spot in the ocean and said, "This is where the ship went down." And in that moment, something happened. Horatio felt peace, not because everything was okay, but because he knew God was still with him. He picked up a pen and wrote these words, "When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul." That hymn was born right there, in the middle of the ocean, during one of the hardest times of his life. And now, when we sing that song, we're singing the story of someone who trusted God through sadness and found peace like a river. Horatio and Anna kept helping others, and their story keeps blessing hearts around the world. So next time you sing "It is well with my soul," remember, God's peace is always near. Even when life is hard, He is with us.
When peace like a river attended my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever, my Lord, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. 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 It is well with my
There was once a young man named John Newton.
Hello.
He didn't care much about God, and honestly, he made a lot of bad choices. One night during a huge storm at sea, John thought it was the end. He cried out to God for help, even though he hadn't prayed in years. And in that moment, something started to change in John's heart. Even after the storm, John still had a lot to learn. He worked on ships that carried slaves, and that was wrong. John knew it wasn't right, and little by little, God's love began to shine into his heart. John left the sea behind and started telling everyone about God's grace, the kind that rescues even a wretch like me. One Christmas, John sat down and wrote a poem. It wasn't fancy, but it was powerful. Amazing grace. How sweet the sound. That saved a wretch like me. It was the story of his life, but it's our story too, because God's grace is for everyone. So next time you sing Amazing Grace, remember, God can turn even the stormiest hearts into songs of hope.
Amazing grace, how sweet the
This is Joseph.
Hello.
He loved reading the Bible. One day, he had to preach a sermon. He opened to Psalm 23. You know the one, "The Lord is my shepherd." When Joseph said the words, "He leadeth me," something amazing happened. They echoed in his heart. It felt like God was speaking just to him. Later that evening, Joseph sat by the fireplace, chatting with friends. But those words, "He leadeth me," they kept bouncing around in his head. So he grabbed a scrap of paper and started writing. His wife, Mary, peeked over his shoulder and smiled. She said, "You're writing poetry again, aren't you?" Joseph chuckled. He didn't plan to write a hymn. He just wrote what was in his heart. Then he handed it to Mary, like, "Here, take this." 3 years later, Joseph was flipping through a hymnal at church. And guess what? He gasped. Those were his words. He ran home and said,
Mary, did you send my poem to someone?
Mary grinned and said, "Maybe. I thought it might bless someone." Oh, Mary. She had sent it to a magazine called The Watchman and Reflector, and a famous composer named Mr. Bradbury saw it and added music. And that's how He Leadeth Me was born. From a quiet moment to a powerful hymn that people still sing today. Joseph became a teacher, helping others learn about God. And that hymn, it keeps leading hearts, just like those words led him.
He leadeth me, oh blessed taught, oh what with heavenly comfort